What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Emily and I am a certified personal trainer, and my goal is to help you develop a healthy lifestyle. So make sure you subscribe so you get to see new videos every single week. Today we are talking about how to come up with your perfect workout plan, because you know you want to get fit, you want to look better, you want to be confident. So you go ahead and Google what your workout plan should be, and it comes up with about 10 million, thousand, trillion different workout plans and regimens. And even I get overwhelmed with the amount of information out there. It's just too much. It's too much, okay? And the thing is, you're not gonna know if something is working for you unless you are consistent with it for at least 4 weeks, probably longer. It takes a while for your body to adjust and actually see changes. So it will suck if you're doing a workout program that is not right for you for however long, and then you still don't see results. Like, nobody wants that. So I'm here to save you. Obviously, everyone is so different, has different goals, different starting places, and finding a good workout program for you is so important. One, so you don't injure yourself, and two, so you actually get the desired results as enjoyably and sustainably as you can, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to do a workout program that I can't maintain and results that I can't maintain. To me, that just doesn't make sense, because you don't want to put in a whole bunch of work to just lose all of that progress. Your health is a big thing. If you don't have your health, you literally don't have anything. And the worst case scenario is, as we get older, our health deteriorates. So I am so passionate about this and helping you find a good workout routine. So let's make this super simple. Number one, figure out what your experience is. That's the first question I ask people, so I can kind of gauge where your starting place is at. You know, like, are you a cardio bunny? You just run all the time? Or you're a complete beginner? You have never lifted a weight before. Maybe you looked at it from across the room, but that's it. So if you are a beginner, we are going to start with basic movements. And what I mean by that is we're starting with body weight movements and resistance bands, dumbbell. Machines are good too if you go to a boxed gym. They don't fit everyone appropriately, so I'm not like a huge fan. So for example, for beginners, we are doing basic movements like body weight squats or goblet squats, hinge pattern, so pushing your butt back and hinging at your hips, core work, rows, and like chest press or push up, the basic of the basic. If you don't get these foundational movements down, you're gonna have a lot of issues in the future. I see way too many Instagram videos of these workout routines that are made for beginners, but they're doing like curtsy lunges with a jump squat. And if you don't know how to properly squat, you cannot do a jump squat. So if you do have some experience with weightlifting, maybe you've done some group classes before, or you had a personal training session, and then we have some bases to start off of, and we're still gonna go with those basic exercises. Always master the basics first, and then from there we can progress to single leg movements, more balance-based movements, more complicated movements, or like bigger compound movements with things like barbells, because those are my fave. But the main point, if you are intermediate or advanced, is to learn how to progress your workouts. So make it more difficult from week to week. Testing things like the repetitions, how many times you do the exercise, the sets, how many rounds you do of the exercise, or the time under tension, how much time it's taking you to do the movements. Doing a squat, like one squat in a matter of 10 seconds is a lot harder than doing a very quick squat in 1 second. Number 2 is, what is your starting place and where are you trying to go? What is your point A to point B? We need to have some sort of plan. If I don't know where you're trying to get, I cannot help you. Some people want to lose weight. Some people want to gain muscle. Some people don't know what they want. Some people just want to have a maintainable routine, which is amazing. Number 1 is you're trying to lose weight. And by lose weight, I mean lose body fat, not just overall weight. I think that's a big mistake that people make. I have a lot of women who come in and they come up with this arbitrary number that they want to be like 120, and that really doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you weigh. It's more of like, you want to fit into certain clothing or you want to look a certain way, and weight has nothing to do with that. You would be very surprised. So let's say you were trying to lose body fat. With this type of person, I still highly recommend that you do strength and weight training. This is going to help you build muscle long term, which is going to help you burn calories long term. Strength training in combination with cardio is the most beneficial for decreasing body fat, but the most beneficial thing is going to be your nutrition. And I can go into a more in-depth video on that, but essentially you need to be eating less than you are burning, but that doesn't mean starving yourself. You can actually eat quite a lot. But overall, if your goal is to lose weight, compound movements where you're working multiple muscles at a time are going to be your best friend. Pick movements that are going to give us the most bang for our buck. So let's move on to the second group of people, which is choking, trying to gain muscle mass. Your main concern is going to be fatiguing the actual muscle. What is muscle hypertrophy? That is just increasing your muscle mass. That is it. It's just a fancy word. But essentially, you're getting to a place that is forcing your muscles to break down so that they can eventually become bigger. So it's very important that you learn about targeted muscles and learn how to actively contract those muscles. So for example, when you do a bicep curl, you're not just like, swinging your arm around, but you are intentionally using your bicep. Like you are squeezing it the whole time. And then as the opposite of trying to lose weight, you are going to need to eat more food so that you're supporting your muscle mass goals. This does not mean binging and making yourself feel terrible. It just means eating more than you absolutely need. So it's kind of like you're giving your body extra supplies to continue building. If you are not stimulating your muscles at the gym, your body will store those extra fuel as body fat. So you need to make sure that your training is progressive and you are not overeating. You are just giving it just enough to build. And then let's talk about the last group, which is not really a group, but this is one that I hear a lot, which is the dreaded, I just want to get toned, because we all want to look like fitness models, okay? But usually this person is just unaware of what their goal is, and that's okay. Most of the time, this person is just someone who needs to put on muscle. They just don't realize it because they don't have a lot of muscle mass to begin with. If you have a little bit of body fat and you're trying to do both lose body fat and gain muscle mass, you should just eat at maintenance calories and still do progressive weight training. So the next aspect is how many days per week can you commit to working out? This is a huge part of this, because if you can't maintain the workout program, it doesn't matter. Like if I give you a workout program that is 5 days per week, but you can only commit to 2 workouts per week, you are not going to be effective with your time. You need to have a program that matches how many days per week you can work out. If you are serious about your fitness goals and working out, I recommend at least 3 days of strength training per week. For those people, I recommend all full body day workouts on non-consecutive days. And want to do 4 to 5 workouts per week, I recommend doing an upper body, lower body split. And finally, 6 workouts per week. You can do like a push-pull leg workout, or you can do upper body, full body workouts and rotate through those. Kind of depends on preference at that point and your goals. No one should work out every single day. You need to have rest to see results. So don't be going to Orange Theory 7 days a week and asking why you're not seeing results. You are not giving yourself enough rest time. Okay, no need to brag that you can do everything, but you need to rest. More is not always better. Lastly, let's chat a little bit about cardio, because some people really love it and then some people really hate it, which is most people, I think. Stop thinking of cardio as just a way to burn calories. I always cringe when I hear that, especially from group classes. Like they're all about, you know, burning as many calories as you possibly can. It leads to very stressed people who still aren't seeing results, who are just very sweaty and tired, on top of all the other stuff that's making them stressed. So you end up very exhausted, you end up using improper form, which obviously could lead to potential injury, and you end up being even more hungry because your body is very smart. It is not stupid, okay? So you want to find something that you can maintain and that is enjoyable for you. So cardio obviously has a ton of other benefits, like increasing your overall endurance. It helps with cardiovascular health. It can elevate your mood, help support performance. It's like really good for you, but you don't need to be doing it every single day. If you do really enjoy like HIIT-based training, which is high intensity interval training, it combines cardio and weightlifting, kind of the best of both worlds. I would recommend just doing that 3 times per week for most people. Obviously, this is very generalized. I personally like to go for long walks, like 1 to 3 times per week, just because I enjoy it and for my mood, and I like to die with weight training the other 5 days. I hope that you found this video helpful. Definitely let me know if you have any other questions, and if you're looking to get fit and build a healthy lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.